Hi everyone, Halina here from Awakening to Joyful Living, and I have a very special guest here with me today, and I'm so looking forward to presenting to you Laura Casini. Before I do, I want to share with you how I came to meet her, because it's such a beautiful experience, and it's one of these examples of how life takes care of things for us, how it arranges things for us. So the whole thing started actually with the book that Andrea Pennington made. That's called, one of them, Magic and Miracles. And when the cover was created, there's a picture in the back. Here it is. And Andrea told us about Laura and then showed us the real picture. And I was so drawn to this art. And the way I remember it is that I went to Laura's. She has a website where her work is there, and I just immersed myself in her art and just loved it. And I could hardly say why, but maybe today we will find out why. And it is just so beautiful. And long story short, or rather fast forward, I, as many of you know already, made a collection of poetry, and after a lot of back and forth, I decided for self-publishing, and so it was for me to decide what the cover was to look like, and I just immediately knew that, oh, if only I could get one of Laura's pictures on this cover. So and I didn't know, because I never met her, never spoke with her. And so again, I went to Laura's site and browsed the pictures. And then there was one that's called Do Life. And I just couldn't get my eyes away from it. And I thought, oh my God, this is such perfect match for the book, because there's a lot of blue life, ocean metaphors in the book, water metaphors. So I wrote to Laura asking, may I? And she was so sweet, and she just so generous. She said yes before even seeing the poetry, and it was so generous of her. And which, by the way, I found out is like one of her many qualities. She has a big heart, big generous heart, and then again, fast forward, the book became a reality. And I've had so many reactions from people that when they see this art, that it draws them to them. They say, oh, it's so beautiful, because there are layers upon layers in this. And even if this is just a reproduction, this is just a print, you can really get a sense of it. So imagine how much more there is in the real thing. And so I feel immensely blessed. And then it turned out that there was, by the way, that there was much more resonance, that Laura loved the poetry, and she's been an amazing support for the whole process. So I am so grateful to be able to say welcome to you, Laura. I'm so glad that you're here, and thank you again for the beautiful work. And today I look forward to hearing about you.
It's really a pleasure, because really your proposal touched me a lot. And it's true, I have never read your poems, but I know a little bit who you are, your personality, what is the message that you have to share with the world. So I say yes, of course, without know the content of your poems, because I appreciated really you as person and your work. So whatever was the content, for me was a gift to can be the visual focus point, of a book. It's very very important. I don't know, attractive point for people, reader that doesn't know you yet. So this really moved me a lot. And when you sent me so thankfully, the content of your poems, I fell in love with them. So I was double happy, and really was very proud to be the witnessing with my cover of your wonderful art. So you don't need to thanks. For me, really, it's a pleasure and honored. So As you said, the fitting of the artwork that you choose with the content of your poems is just amazing. And also, a huge thank you to the people who produce really the physical book, because this is a painting that is very, very difficult to capture. So bravo to all the people that are working with you in this project, because the result is very amazing. I'm very happy.
That is amazing. That is just, because I didn't even know.
It's really, really, really difficult, especially with some of my artwork, and this is one really very difficult one.
So grateful, and I will keep saying thank you, because I cannot stop myself, because it's just what I feel. Your art is like a door to the poetry. It's amazing.